My son just told me something that he read about Albert Einstein. That one time he was with a...
I saw it on the short.
Oh, you saw it in a YouTube short? Okay. Very, very, very good lesson for all of us. Okay. And actually, we're on the same page, Ezekiel, because yesterday something happened. And I'm going to start with this. Have you given someone a break? Meaning, you saw a mistake and you let it go. Have you done that? Have you given someone grace? You just let it go. You knew it was a mistake, but you didn't point it out. Okay, because two things happened yesterday. First, that thought about how many times have we just let it go? And I don't know, I was doing something and then I noticed, was I at the store? Somebody did something and I didn't point it out. I fixed it myself. 1 second. Okay, so thank you. Here, this is the story that he said. So Albert Einstein one time was with a group of students, right? And he was doing basic arithmetic.
Mama, I need some water.
Yes, get some water, mamita. Oh, aquí no tengo agua. Tienes que ir a tomar agua a la casa.
Yeah, but I don't know agua en mi casa.
Okay. Me esperas, I'm doing a video. Thank you. See, this is what moms go to. Oh, there you go. Okay. So, he was doing this problems on the board. Yeah, chalkboard at that time, right? Who remembers that? You can put it in the comments. Were you ever in a classroom where there was actual chalk on a green chalkboard? And if any of your teachers got a black chalkboard, that was like so cool. It was no whiteboard at all. Well, let me tell you, he was doing the exercises 2 plus 2, okay? 3 plus 3, 3 times 3. He was doing a lot, my son was saying. And then he was putting the answers, but he only did one. He left one that was wrong. And so many kids were laughing because he had made that mistake, but he did it on purpose. So what does that show us? It shows us this, that in our nature, there's something that is super critical of the mistakes of others. And let me tell you that we are worse critics of ourselves. Yes, even worse than our neighbors. Super worse. Why? I didn't realize this until I took a course. It was called Self-Compassion. It was offered to me from the UCI clinic. They had that course that they were giving to patients who needed any help in the area of mental health. And if you requested it or they just offered it. I was so thankful because the next course coming up was in Spanish, and Spanish is my first language. So I told the counselor, yes, I want to sign up in that course. And then later on, after that was done, I heard of the English one, then I took the English one. Anyways, these courses on self-compassion, they teach us, or they taught me how when we make a mistake, we are very critical on ourselves. And now I'm the one who needs water. Yeah, we put ourselves down. We pound ourselves. Oh, you did it. And then they taught us in this class something that I want to teach it right now. So here comes the thought of something that you know you did wrong. It could be, I don't know, you were arguing with a relative and then you just, you were just not kind. Well, this is what you do. The situation happened. You have made amends. You had tried to make amends. You already said sorry. And then there's something in your heart or anything else that happened, right? You put your hand in your heart, take a deep breath, and then you start talking to yourself as if you were to talk to a friend. So you could tell yourself, okay, Rosita, you reacted in that way because, you both were arguing, this happened, that happened. Rosita, be kind to yourself. You already said sorry. Wait until the next person's heart softens. There's nothing else you can do. Don't put that in your heart anymore. Be kind to yourself. And then start complimenting yourself. And then the more you do that, the more you're treating yourself with respect, which you need, and the more your heart will be happy. And that's how you will be towards others. You're going to have a larger heart, larger compassion. And another exercise that I would love for you to do is doing what is called the mirror work. There will be so many negative things that happened, every day. But look at this. Out of the 100 things, one thing happened negative, then focus on the positive. But when you are at that mirror, I want you to talk to that person that you see on the mirror and then start complimenting that person. Tell that person how beautiful she is, he is. Tell that person, you're amazing. Yes, you are. Look at all that you have accomplished with the resources that you've had. You are amazing. I believe in you. I trust you're going to do wonderful things. And then add all the beautiful things you know about the relationship with God and you. Anything that you know about God's word. Then you start saying, and God is with you. God is your shepherd. You are not alone. Speak to yourself in this manner. If you don't have a mirror at hand, you are at work and you're going through a nervous meltdown or something, because we all go through that. Yes, men and women, young people and old people alike. Children, they do go through meltdowns, but they're more expressive. And then thankfully they have their parents right there, or a teacher or a sibling or a mom who will hug them. But sometimes we go through situations and we feel alone. Yes, you may be surrounded by friends and Facebook, but you feel deeply, inwardly alone. And I want you to start speaking to that person in the mirror, because the moment you start speaking, you activate a law. Let me tell you, in the Bible, there's a verse that says that the power of life and death is in your mouth. And whether you have a small or deep connection with God, whatever it is, all that God wanted was a tiny faith, like as small as a mustard seed, like tiny bit like this. And it is at the reach of all. And don't say, I haven't been going to church. I haven't been praying. It doesn't matter. It's so available to anyone. Anyone who calls upon the name of the Lord will be saved. Anyone who says, oh Lord Jesus, he will be saved. So you're there with whatever conscience and knowledge you have of God, right there. Speak to that person in the mirror and start saying all the beautiful things. And then also tell to that person in the mirror, I'm gonna treat you well. You deserve it. And even tell that person in the mirror, I'm gonna take you to church. I'm gonna take you to life. I'm not gonna allow yourself to be filled with negative thoughts. No, I'm gonna feed you. I'm gonna feed your mind with beautiful thoughts. I'm gonna feed you physically with healthy food. I'm gonna take care of you. So I leave you with that. My hubby's coming and he's gonna say, what are you doing talking on the phone like that? I want to be wanting to share a lot with you about this, and I'm gonna be adding more content. Some of my services that I have currently is I am helping women who are struggling in their marriages, who don't know what to do, who feel that disconnection with their spouse. I'm here to help you. Another service that I have, hi amor, is I am a language teacher, and I am here to teach you Spanish or help you to improve your English pronunciation. And anyways, so let's set our priorities right, and starts with you. Remember Michael Jackson's song? We're gonna start with that man in the mirror, the beautiful woman in the mirror. I'm gonna start it with you. Remember that? Hi, amor.
Hey.
I'm doing a little video here. I love you. I told you you should say what I do here. Okay, so labor awaits me, and if you are watching this video from my channel for moms, you know how it is, right? Like, you're here, and then you're gonna go inside and face the next. It's like a portal, right? You just go pick up the kids, you enter this portal of, hey, where are the kids? Now I have 2 different schools where my kids go, and then 2 different times, right? Because I have one who is little, and then I have to wait a little bit of time for the next one, and then I encounter some people for one pickup, then the next one, and then I have to drive to the other school, and then the next one, and then you think that you already accomplished like a lot, but then comes dinner, and then comes this and that. But oh my, I feel so good because my house is clean, you guys. If you're a husband, oh my, you gotta give so much grace to your wifey and help out in the house, you know. There's always so much work to do in the house. And if you are a beautiful homemaker, I want to tell you something. Invest in hiring somebody to help you clean the house, because it will just pay off in your life, and your, you know, emotional being, and your husband and your children. You know, if I had 30 more minutes, I will be speaking my heart out, but I have to go. Have a wonderful day. The Lord be with you. Put in the comments where you're watching us from. I live in California. That's why you see this beautiful sun. And wherever you are watching from, because I have some friends from Poland and from some parts of Europe, Sweden, some, and then sometimes they say, oh, look how beautiful the sun. And I want to tell you, wherever you are, the sun is there shining brightly, because what you cannot see, like the Little Prince said, is more beautiful than what you can see. And appreciate what you are, the age where you are living in. Everything is beautiful, you know. Stay positive. And I leave you with this. If you haven't heard of this a book, there's an audiobook, and I'm gonna put it in the first comment. It's called The Power of Positive Thinking. The audiobook is available. I think it's about 3 hours. I recommend it. Listen to it. It is beautiful. And keep on working in yourself. Keep on loving yourself, loving your family, loving relationships. Don't give up on anyone. Never give up on anyone. No. Never give up on yourself. No, I'm gonna go drink water. Take care of yourself. Remember, if you are doing well, everything around you is gonna do well. And sometimes all we need is just take a break, okay? Just take a break. You will have more strength to go on. And those who seek will find. Seek life. Goodbye.